you should laugh at it. Go ahead. Hello. Welcome to the Pink Sheep Podcast. With
Party!
Boston Cora. And I have my everything, Anstey Webb.
How y'all doing? Oh my Lord.
Hair King. And he is that. Hair King. The best in Boston. I'm not debating
Like you go like this, period.
I'm not debating
I can't take it, but period.
I'm not debating And we're here. You can follow him on Instagram, Hair King 1. You can book him on Booksy at Hair King 1 as well.
That's all you need.
1454 Dorchester Ave.
Yes.
In Dorchester, 02122. Yep.
Yes.
So he is here today to talk about everything hair care.
Whatever y'all need to know. Any questions or it doesn't even matter.
Yes.
I'm here for
yes.
all the questions.
Yep. So we're here. First things first on the board.
We have to talk
got
about
Simple Secret. This is both of our business. I came to him with the idea because, he knows about hair and I know about, other just life shit. So Simple Secret all natural hair oil treatment.
All the way around.
Yes. It moisturizes, protects color, stimulates scalp, promotes
all
growth,
the essentials.
relieves dandruff, and protects against heat.
All the things you need for the basic hair care starter package, whatever you want to call it, kit, keep the hair hydrated.
Everything.
I
wanted a all-in-one. I didn't
Pretty
want
much.
because I can't deal with the buildup, like using multiple products to get what I want. No, I wanted one product that does everything, and that's it. I wanted to be able to have.
You didn't
one
want to have
product.
to go here, use this, and then have to use that for this, and then use that. You wanted it all around.
That's it.
Which makes a bunch of sense.
That's why I created that because
there you go.
I had dandruff. I had that's really all I had was dandruff. Actually, because he's been doing my hair for 15 years.
Right. So it's very here and there, but we had to fix that. So
but all the stuff I was using had alcohol in it.
Drying.
So it dried me out. But then you told me some things needed to do something for the scalp.
Right, but it all depends on what kind of scalp formulation you have too.
Okay.
If you have let's say if you have overly oily hair.
Like me.
Let's say some people have dry hair.
Right.
Not hair itself, the scalp.
Right. And my oily hair was affecting my face. It was when my hair had oil buildup, it would cause little pimples on my forehead and stuff.
Right.
And I noticed that. So I have to wash my hair more frequently than other people. And I needed this oil because I can use it overnight. So with this Simple Secret, what I do is I just use it the day before I get my hair done by you. I get my hair done by him sometime once a week, sometime twice, sometime 3, whenever I feel I want to.
Right. Or whatever's needed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
A trim, whatever needs to get done at that time. But I keep this in my hair overnight, the night before I come to the hair salon.
Right.
So that when I come there, you wash it out and I go on with my life.
Right.
Some people keep it in with their braids. They said it's great.
It's very good for that because you got to realize you still have to maintain that moisture.
Exactly.
You still have to maintain that hydration to the scalp and everything else.
Yeah.
So this is going to work for all those needs.
Yeah, and all hair types.
Those needs.
All hair types.
All the needs that you need is needed into this one little bottle.
Yeah, and I think that people
Less
forget.
is best.
Oh, there you go.
Less is best, people.
Not the buildup. The fucking pores. So the people forget you got pores on your scalp, just like your face.
That has to be cleaned out. That has to be hot. That has to have a routine balance.
Yeah.
Protective, everything on it.
Yes.
Everything has to go into the scalp. Mm-hmm. The hair is there. If the scalp ain't taken care of first.
Yeah. Because you're taking care of the hair, okay. But what about the new hair, the new growth?
Where does the hair come from?
That's it. The scalp. It comes from the fucking
That's why
scalp.
I make sure everybody knows this.
Yep.
The hair doesn't come from anywhere.
It's like piling a bunch of makeup on the face and going to sleep.
And they're going to
say,
wake up
oh my
God, my face is so, it's oh my God, it's
and
picked
dry.
out. It's this is that. Yeah. You have to take that product off.
Hair follicles are very important, especially for new growth. That's why what I put in this, so the peppermint and the tea tree, both of them are scalp stimulators. And that's why it's the best. You can feel it. When I put it in my hair, I can feel the peppermint and the tea tree tingling. It's like the best feeling ever.
But that also comes, and it also starts, not to cut anybody off, but this also starts at, it starts from shampooing your hair.
Okay.
If the hair's not detoxified, you have to detox the hair.
Yeah.
You have to detox, and I'm not talking about with all the rosemaries and this and that.
No, with a clarifying shampoo.
With a clarifying
right.
shampoo.
Exactly.
Not because it got ellipticus and this and
Ew,
that.
not ellipticus.
You know all these little things that they have. And all this other craziness.
It's fucking eucalyptus.
I know, but I'm being funny because you know how everybody is. So it's like you have to detoxify the hair.
Yeah.
It has to start from there.
Right.
You have to clean out the scalp
Mm-hmm.
before you even moisturize. Because everybody goes straight to moisturizing.
Yeah, because it's dry. That's what the fuck the oil is.
Right.
Like, and you gotta be consistent.
Consistency is the main thing.
Yeah.
But if you're not detoxifying your scalp and you have all this buildup and you're trying to figure out why you have dandruff, why you have this, why you have that, why you have this and that and this and that, you have buildup. Buildup is very bad.
Yes.
If you're not taking all the toxins out.
But then you got to build up because you're doing your own hair at home.
Well, besides
so you're using like CVS,
all
Walgreens
the little stuff that you hear about, or
trending.
your friend use, or I use this.
What were you saying earlier to me? Social media.
Oh, the social media is a big thing. That's the worst.
Listen.
Whatever works for everybody. I'm only going to speak from my terms because I'm a licensed cosmetologist.
Yes.
And I'm only going to speak from my point of view.
Yes, licensed cosmetologist.
I'm not speaking on anyone. I'm not down anyone or anything like that. I'm just speaking from what I know and my experience and what I'm good at.
Yes.
No disrespect to anyone.
Yeah.
If that's what you do and it works for you, it might work for you.
But being real.
There you go.
If you're doing your hair at home, you're not having the real clarifying stuff.
That's going to actually take care of you.
Right. So you have a buildup and you're just putting on that buildup.
You're adding on. So if that's just like if me not shampooing my hair, then I go shampoo my hair. Let's say I shampoo my hair with whatever's in the store because I don't want to name drop or name brand or anything like that. Yeah. I'm not going to do all that. So let's say if you go to, let's say CVS or Walgreens or something like that. Yeah. You pick up a shampoo. Right. It has all this stuff. It sounds good. It just sounds good. Mm-hmm. But nothing says a detoxing or this or that. Or that's going to clean out the pores. That's going to clean out this. That's going to start from the scalp within out.
Exactly.
Not from the hair.
Right.
From the scalp within out.
Tip. Right.
Right.
And that's what
because the hair comes from the scalp. Right. It doesn't come from the ends of your hair. It doesn't come from the mid shaft, and it doesn't come from the scalp. Right. It comes from out the scalp itself.
Right. And that's why we create the simple secret to start at the root of the problem. Get to the root of the problem to get to it. That's like life. You get to the root of the problem. Then you can really deal with it.
There you go.
If you being, you're not being real with it.
Whatever's going on or however you're dealing with it, if you're not getting to the root of the problem and solving it from there and then working it out,
and then
like the hair does,
yeah, that's right.
Because it starts on the root, you work at that root, it's going to work its way out.
Right, and then so that's where you come in because on the fact that you're so good at like hair care as well as weaves and wigs and I don't even know what else.
Right, because I'm in all phases of hair and I'm also into hair care.
And people forget their hair under
that
the
weaves
the hair. And the wigs and the blahs and the blahs.
You can do all of that, but it's all about the person that's actually taking care of the hair.
Your hair.
A lot of people go here, there, and don't see no problem with it, but they see the problem with their hair.
Right.
A lot of people are like, oh my God, this happening, this is happening, this is happening. That also comes from structure. Yeah. Because if you don't have no type of structure and somebody's not saying, well, you need this, that,
they're not being real with you. They just want your money. They don't care.
It's all.
They are not going to say to you,
it's the way of the world.
Yeah, please.
Well, you shouldn't do this because this was
They want you to look your best when you go outside that door, and then like a day or two later, what?
You're back to the same problem.
What? And then you're like, why is my hair's not growing?
Oh, why is this happening? Why is this happening?
That's right.
Because there's no maintenance. Mm-hmm. There's no trim.
Consistency.
There's no hair care. Yeah. And then I have to throw this out there. It's all on the person itself.
Yeah.
I can't see me going to someone and I'm still seeing the same results.
Right.
I get this, I get that, I get this.
Right.
But there's no results.
Right.
Zero results.
But if you
I'm just going to keep coming, and I'm just going to do your hair because This person don't care either.
But if I come see you every 2 months, 3 months, because my hair is so damaged now, because I've been getting all these weaves and wigs and braids or whatever by whoever and whatever and whoever, and I come see you every 2-3 months, and I'm like, I would expect you to fix it.
Oh my God, my hair's not growing.
But in that one time, I think you're supposed to fix me. It's
not a one time thing.
It's not realistic at all.
No,
it's not.
So you can't say, oh, it's not happening. This is not happening. Right. This is not happening. Yeah. That's like being consistent with everything you do.
Anything you do.
That's like if I say, okay, I give you this. I know this product is gonna work for you.
That's right.
I'm gonna say, all I need you to do is
be consistent, please.
Be consistent with this. I just want you to oil your scalp, do this, and then I'll see you in. There you go. A little goes a long way. I don't want you to pack it on because you think it's gonna work. If I pack it on,
the
more I put on, the more it's gonna work.
No,
it's all about.
You want a fucking oily head? Again, that's gonna make your pores clogged. You want a tiny bit.
You just want to have that consistent moisture in the hair. Exactly. You just want to keep that balance going. Mm-hmm. You don't want this going and then this going and this going.
Yeah.
You don't want to stop doing what I told you and start using this.
Because of what's on, right.
Because my friend said I use this and it, just because that worked for her, don't mean it's for you.
Right. And then they're looking at the ingredients.
No one's looking at that. They're looking at what a friend said or what a star said or what this person said. They're not using this stuff.
You're mad shady. I feel like you're throwing shade right now.
I have to do that because the world is following what's not working for them. That's like me following something that's not working for me, and I keep following it. I know it's not working, but I'm going to keep following this person, when I was all told, do this. This is all comes from dealing with who you need, dealing with a stylist you need that's going to work with you, work with your hair texture, your hair type, and what you need for your scalp and what you need as home remedy.
But how do we find that out? By getting a fucking
consultation.
Hello.
A lot of people are not doing
consultation. Hello. Anybody there? Consultation. Hello. Is anybody there?
But when you have a lot of people that are just out here, and let's put it this way. I'm just going to use this as an example. You do hair. She does hair. She does hair. Mm-hmm. She's the best at what she does. Yeah. She's the best at what she does. Right. She's the best at what she does. Right. Or he, she, whatever you want to be, or whatever you got. Because I don't want to leave nobody out. And they say, oh, she does perfect, good hair care. She's into hair care and everything. You're not ready for that. Because you want to look like this.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not ready for, okay, I know I have a problem. My edges are thinning, this and that. Maybe I should.
So, question. What would you say? What is your response to someone who's saying, after I hear this podcast today, I want to start my hair care journey today? Even under the wigs and the weaves, whatever you got going on top, cool.
Right.
But if they're saying, right now, today, I want to start my journey, what would you say? What should you suggest they would do?
As far as me or as far as just in general?
In general.
Well, what you should do is, since we have a lot of Googling and everything else like that, maybe you should find someone that's more into hair care.
Right.
That doesn't deal with the weaves, the this, the that, the this, and the that. All they do is hair care. You're going to do this. No matter how short your hair is, we're going to work from this stage to this stage. And we're going to get you to
wherever you want to be. Yeah, because some people don't want long hair.
Some people want just
the finger waves. Like we were saying earlier today.
Right.
Finger waves are my fucking favorite.
And that works for some people.
They look good.
Right.
They're not, there's no tension on your edges. They're consistent. They're really consistent. You have them for as long as you do.
Right.
You're not every day, messing with your hair. People gotta understand when you're doing different things all the time. That is a strain. It's a tension on it.
It's stress on the hair. It's a lot of stress. Yes. And people don't realize just the way you get stressed, their hair can get stressed the same.
I know that's right.
Their hair can get stressed the same. That's just like you pulling on the edge line.
Right.
You're doing this.
Like me, I can't do ponytails.
Because
2 days and I'm off my edges like, bitch, what you doing?
The tension is too much.
Right.
Some people can deal with that. Some people say are strong enough to deal with stuff like that.
my edges are not. My hair,
you know what I'm saying?
Edges. Yes.
That's why it all boils down to your hair type.
Yep.
What your hair can deal with.
Right.
What your hair cannot deal with.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't deal with it. Don't see that portion of it because they don't have the right people telling them these type of things.
That's so true.
So it all boils down to getting a person that works for you.
That's right.
Not for what they do to make you look good at that time.
Right. Because you
everybody
take that
can look
shit
like
off,
that.
which you know, there's an end goal here.
Right.
You take that shit off. There's an end
goal. You gotta realize,
here. Like under makeup, you want good skin, right?
You want the skin
you don't
to still
take
be
the
good.
Makeup, you don't want to see all the bumps under the makeup.
You don't want nobody seeing that underlayer
it's the same
and like,
thing.
oh my God.
That's right. It's the exact same thing.
You want that hair to always look good without or with.
Yes.
You never want to be like, I have to.
I have to. Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't want to. I have to
with it because I don't have no more edges no more. No. I have to do this.
That's the worst thing in life. I have to.
You don't want to get into that state because that's what you fall into.
Yeah.
And I have to blame it on
the person,
the stylist, and the client.
Both? Okay.
I have to do
50-50.
I have to do both 50-50 because where I'm saying this at and where I hear a lot of is I seen it happening.
You said that before me like a long time ago before about somebody. Yeah, you were saying
I seen this happening, but I didn't think that it was that bad.
Right. And by the time it got to you, it was fucking baldation.
And then it's
Baldina.
Well,
and it was
we can do this.
But how much they want you to do? Bitch, I don't do surgery. I don't do surgery. I can give you a few stitches.
I can get you to. I can make you look good.
But if you're not consistent,
there you go.
Come on, don't look back.
And then,
that's crazy. Don't look at me crazy.
Then out of that, you also have to look back at. I seen this happening, and I still continue.
So
I have to blame.
Absolutely.
Both parties.
Absolutely.
And this is where you have to find somebody that's going to work for you.
But then I actually know a few people that don't care about the hair under. They want that look, and that's it.
Because the look is so important. A lot of people these days, and when I'm just going to say just these days, a lot of people in this realm.
Right.
I'm going to say realm.
Yeah.
It's all about the look. The look is going to be always going to be there. It's what you're going to have after.
Because you can get the look.
You can
buy the look.
You can buy the look.
Buy the wig, whatever you want.
You can buy the look.
That's right.
It's the long term of what you're going to have after this.
So that's sacrifice.
There you go.
But we know that plays a big thing in life. People do not want to. I didn't even want to sacrifice, but I wasn't going to sacrifice my look, not my hair. I don't like life sacrifice at all. That shit stresses me out. Because I think life should be like just natural. I don't think you should sacrifice. Maybe I gotta, I don't know. I got a little thing with that.
This is where
as far as my like me being natural and waking up being happy with myself, I'll take a sacrifice.
Right.
Because you wake up, you look at you like, you want to see something looking back at you that you like. So that's before the wigs, the weaves, the blah blah blahs, the makeup,
But that's
you gotta sacrifice a little.
That also goes with trend. Because the trend is so big right now. The trend is ultra big.
We already going there? We already been on 18 minutes.
I know,
already going.
I have to go with the trend now because you know why? Because social media is so big. It's a big platform. It's a very, very, very big platform. And this is where I see, let's say I see this person, and I see this person, and I see this person. They look like that. I want to look like that too. But this person kind of has a bigger leadway than you. So what they're doing might not
stay in your
work.
lane is what he's saying.
Right. It might not work for you because it's cute and everything, but you don't have the assets. And you don't have the this to keep up with all of that type of stuff. So let's work on you.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do.
Let's work on you.
Literally, that's all you can do.
There you go.
And
but a lot of people don't deal with that. They want the look. Yeah. But deal with you.
Yeah, they want to.
Everybody can look like that.
They want to be in the moment. The moment.
And then your edges, your edges is in that moment.
Oh my God!
Just saying. Just saying.
Your edges are in the moment with you. Don't forget that.
You have to realize.
You can't hide those.
Then leads back to.
Why
I have to. that all leads back to
bingo.
Now
bingo,
I
bingo.
have to because this is where I'm at.
We need a bingo button because
this is where I'm at.
That's a big one. When you have to do something.
This is where I'm at.
Oh my God! Like
to.
I know people that have to get fake nails on their toes, and I'm like, thank God I don't have to.
Because it becomes a have to,
and it's a hassle to have to.
It's a
I have to.
I can't just go outside.
No,
like
I have to make.
I can't just do this, and you don't want to become the. I have to
person. No, absolutely.
You want to be able to person because I want to.
Bingo. There you go. Because I want to.
Right.
There you go. Because I want to. That makes perfect
sense. So you have to really look at the whole insight of. I have to take care of the inside out.
Yeah.
Like I tell my clients, things work inside out.
Right.
You have to take care of inside the water intake, the vitamins.
So you made a great point about last time about medications affecting the hair.
Yes. A lot of people don't realize medication, your diet, the way you live, your intake,
your stress
levels, and everything could make a big portion of hair loss. A lot of people don't know this because there's a lot of people not explaining these things. Your medication, certain things in your medication could do or have effect on your hair.
Yeah, true.
From not the hair, it could be your scalp.
Right.
It can cause a lot of dry scalp.
Oh my God.
Very, very dry scalp. Water intake is a big thing. I
want to get to that on my self-care because seriously, like, come on.
Water intake is a big thing. Then you also have your, let's say, any type of medical problem. Let's say if you just have like
psoriasis. Okay.
Diabetes.
Which Simple Secret is great for.
Oh, definitely.
You know what's funny? I didn't even notice until after I made it and was already selling it and everything. Then our cousin, she told me like, oh, this is really working for my psoriasis. And I was like, wait, what? So I put it on the website, what it can do for psoriasis and everything.
Right.
So go to simplesecretlife.com so you can learn all about what it can do for you if you have psoriasis.
There you go. Because it's all around, that's just like the cuticles and everything.
Oh, I use it
the elbows
daily for my cuticles.
And everything. Because any portion of your body that has like any type of
excessive dryness, yeah, for sure.
You can also use it on, which also makes a good thing because you need an all-around product.
Absolutely.
You don't need something that's just dedicated to one specific thing because that can throw you off. That and then not only that, you have to think about it. Females and pH and everything else.
This motherfucker.
Because you have to realize females and hormonal thing is very serious.
The imbalance.
Everything.
Anything.
You have to realize.
Like thing.
You all go through your body, go through a lot of severe.
I wish I was a guy some days. I'm telling you.
It goes through a lot of changes, and a lot of people don't realize that.
No.
It could be, you could be fine this week, and next week you have like, let's say dryness, or flare-ups, or this and that, and this and that, and you don't know what it might be.
Right.
So you have to go check, and it's like, oh, we have to put you on more. Let's say we have to put you on more unique collagen, because you're getting weak. You have this. You need more this. You need more that. So a female's body changes at a drop of a dime.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this might be working for you for 2 years.
Right.
Or 3 years.
So that's me. I got my toothpaste will work for 6 months, and then all of a sudden it won't work.
It's like a change.
It's so crazy.
You can use something that you've been using on your skin that's been keeping you together for a long time.
And it just change on you.
And then it's changing you.
Absolutely. My taste buds.
There you go.
So, like, all the time, I'm just changing, evolving, all the time.
So, with females, it's a big thing with that, too. Yeah. So, it's a lot of things that a female will go through with their body changes.
I believe, yes, it's true.
So, that can affect you. It's so many things with females where it's like, okay, maybe we need to switch. Okay, maybe we can't use peppermint on you.
Right.
We've been doing that enough. Maybe we just need to just stick to the avocado mask.
But that's why.
Or we just need to stick to this. We need to stick to that.
Yeah.
It's so many things. That's why
you gotta pay attention.
You have to pay
attention. But that's why it was so important when we did our product for us to put on the bottle exactly what is in the ingredients. Nothing is hidden from you because I don't want you to have a allergic reaction or you just be sensitive to something like peppermint, which is a very strong thing.
Ingredient.
I had a few customers say to me, peppermint's in it, so I can't have it.
Right.
Thank you. I'm glad that you told me, and I'm glad that you was able to see it.
There you go. Because a lot of people will skip out on certain things. I had a lot of
products where they wouldn't tell me exactly what was in it.
And then you get it and you break out and you're like this.
It's all these big names. Glycyrrhizide,
like what happened?
I don't know what these names are.
That might have some type of astringent in it. Yeah. That's too drying for you.
You know what? We need a part 2 for the astringents. We didn't get to the astringents because that's what helped me in my hair journey. And if you want to follow my hair journey, please go to simplesecretlife.com.
Yes.
And Simple Secret Life on Instagram. Follow me because my hair journey is on there. Astringents help my life to detoxify my scalp and to really get to the root of my oily hair problem.
Right.
Like ever since I've been doing those astringents a long time ago, I haven't had that.
Their scalp needs. A lot of people don't know their scalp needs. People don't even know what they
need. So how they gonna know what their scalp need? But you gotta figure out what's for you, like you said. What stylist is for you? And
there you go.
And what stylist are you for?
Because everybody's not for everybody. Right. I might try to tell you something.
Say that again.
And you don't.
Say that one time.
Everybody's not for everybody.
Say that into the speaker. What was that?
Everybody is not for everyone. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, people. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Because maybe me and you, I can tell you everything you need. But it's my deliverance. And you're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
we need a part 2. Part 2 on the way.
We're definitely going to have a part 2 because this is a long, deep story that we can have with a lot of people because everybody's like, oh my God, I do need that, but I've never been told that. And you know, a lot of people, you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that I needed that.
People also know what they need and they still
skip over it.
So we gotta
well, that's just like saying, oh, when you get home, just wrap your hair at night.
Please.
I say wrap your hair. You wrap your hair for that one night. Right. Because you only needed it for that one night.
But you told me years ago to wrap my hair to the left and then switch it to the right. Every night I rotate it, and that, thank God, because of that, my edges are the same. Because one time I did like one side for a whole week, that edge was fucked up. So
and one side, people realize you wrap your hair to the right all your life, you ever realize one side is always better than the other?
Yes. Oh my God.
One side is always better than the other. Even when you comb it down, you be like, oh my God, I love the way this falls.
This side.
But this side just never does
what it's supposed to do. Absolutely.
Because you need to, everybody needs to reverse. I don't care what it is.
What it is.
You need
switch
to
it up.
Switch it up.
Yes.
Because everything is not meant to be one way at all times.
And if something's not working for you, try something else.
Don't
just stick it out. That's dumb. Don't just stick it out.
Let's say
but be consistent and see.
Let's say Design Essentials, which is a hair product.
Okay.
I've been using that for years.
Okay.
Years and years and years and years and years.
Okay.
Okay. One day, I'm like, well, where you getting dandruff from?
Okay.
Or why your scalp look like this? Or why your hair's doing this? Or why you doing this? Or why you doing that? Okay, I got your side and I got my side because I know what I'm doing.
Right. So what are you doing on your side?
So I know you're doing the exact same thing I've been telling you because I've been doing your hair and I'm only speaking from my end.
Okay.
I've been doing your hair and everything. Okay. So maybe we need to switch the hydrating, moisturizing shampoo to maybe 2 detoxifying and 1 moisturizing.
Okay. See,
because it might be too much. One thing might be too much.
Okay.
And
so
you might not
balance,
need
like life.
There you go. You might need more detoxifying because your hair creates more oil.
Absolutely.
Or your hair might be more drier, so it needs more moisture.
Okay, that makes sense.
So everything needs a change.
See, mine was seasonal. So when I had that dandruff, it was seasonal. And I thought it was psoriasis, and I went and found out, but it wasn't. It's because it only came in the winter.
Right. So that's the driest time of the year.
That's why, ding, 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 ding,
you had to figure out what was going to work for you.
I had to get the simple secret. I had to create it because I'm like, why?
I'm using this, I'm using that, I'm using this, I'm using that.
As soon as I started putting all natural, 100% organic oils in my head.
Right.
I never had dandruff ever again. And that was, when was this recreated? Like 2018? I never again had dandruff in my life.
So once you figure out that's
what works for you.
What works for you. It all boils down to what works for you. Yeah. But I also, you know what? I know it could be a big subject. Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna do is
because he's ready.
I am.
He's fucking ready. We need a part 2.
We're gonna do a part 2.
Yes, let us know if you want a part 2.
Right. We're gonna do a part 2 because It's so many brackets of hair.
Yes.
And so many layers of hair. Mm-hmm. But we can keep going on and on.
We got types of hair. We got fucking. We got lemps.
Strains.
We got lemps. Because I'm really wondering, like, if you chop it like I did, does it grow better? Does it, is it better? And I want to talk about my journey as being better, and I want to know from you, like, that. Obviously, that's a restart.
Right.
So I want to talk about.
But then also you have to realize, this is where
we're gonna go on forever.
So what it is I'm gonna wrap it up with this last question.
Okay.
That you just said. So I see a lot of people doing like the big chop.
Woo! Why you want to go into this right now?
So okay, all right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right.
I just did it.
I know you're absolutely right.
And I did a big chop, not just a regular chop. Are you kidding me? You wanted to go there? Come on, because I wanted to talk about why I did that. What it really made me feel like.
And what it did for you.
Oh.
And what it did for your hair.
It did my life better. Like I had that dead weight had to go. And what it did for my hair is a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level.
You gotta realize, once you get to your thickest point,
all right.
We're gonna come back to this.
We're gonna wrap it up now.
You all. This is why I wanna come back. I have to come back.
Yes.
And we have to keep this going. We have to talk about the simple secret and all the hair cares. And if you guys have any type of questions or anything like that,
Hair King 1 on Instagram.
Simple Secrets.
Yes,
please.
Life. Simple Secret Life on Instagram.
Here, and we're gonna continue this.
That's right.
We're definitely gonna continue.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
I talk to you every fucking day of my life.
Yes,
every second of my life.
But this
and you
is
better
something...
answer me when I call. I'm not about. I don't care. Like I talk to you 5 times. I talk to you 7.
Right, but this is more. This is what
important.
needs to be out.
It needed to happen.
It has to be. Yeah. People have to know about this stuff because it's all a blank now.
Yeah. So part 2.
Yes.
It'll be coming this week or next week. He's a very busy person, so I gotta catch this bitch as I can catch him.
Like
I'm running after this bitch. I can't catch him.
We have to do that. We have to keep up with this.
Okay.
I have to come tomorrow. We're gonna do all this.
Oh, please. Y'all gonna see this like I'm gonna see because I'm gonna record it. If he's here, we're gonna see. And if he's not,
I'm gonna see.
Yeah, he's like so many games. But we're gonna see. I'll be on the phone with him. I just don't feel he's gonna be here.
I'm gonna be here because this needs to be talked about.
Yes.
This has to be talked about.
And this will be out Tuesday.
Within the community, within everything. Yeah. I just want to have a whole outlook. Maybe y'all can join in.
So we can
y'all
do this
can tell me how y'all feel about everything.
Yeah. So all the time we'll get him here as much as we can. This will be out this Tuesday. This hair care topic.
And let me know.
Your next topic coming on the way that I'm recording this week that I'm super excited for. Something that's near and dear to me and my heart. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for coming. I love you. He's going to call me 5 minutes after we leave this.
You know I am.
We're going to talk mad shit, and I love him so much.
I love her.
So we're out. Thank you so much for tuning into the
and we
Sheep
will
podcast.
Be back. I promise you.
Thank you for hanging out with us. This is Boston Cora with the Pink Sheep podcast.
Yes,
Tune
and
in on Apple Podcasts and YouTube under Boston Cora. My Instagram is Boston Cora. And check us out, simplesecretlife.com.
Boop, boop, boop.
Thank you.
See y'all later.